set going lightly.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zola. And he's forced to go back. Ferdinand. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Serginho. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer. And Sola!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Look at this. Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Roberto Carlos. And the play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. Torres looking to get on the end of this. Torres! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Messi powering forward here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Torres. Faced this, had a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter,
Nice,
so this
nice.
comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's a good ball. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk.
He has found a way through. Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Iwobi. And here's Zola.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Was somewhat off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van der Beek. Zola knocks it into space. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Albert Ferrer. Now Robson. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Cross, there's the header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Messi finds himself offside. Robson gets over and intercepts. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Robson threads one in. Now it's Messi. Oh, robust challenge. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Mbappe picks it up out wide, and he has been fouled there.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And that's off target.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Bullet. Rui Costa. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Well read. And the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Roberto Carlos. And the through ball. And he welcomes John, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot could be on. And it's Bullet. Robson! Superb from Robson! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The purest... And the shots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Well-timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls, looking for options for movement. Bullet. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Robson. Played into space out wide. He's onside. And that looks a decent ball. Flashes it across.
Minutes has been indicated.
And they're quick to get it back. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona grab a chance! He scored! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And the first half is gone.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's a promising position. And it's Iwobi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Torres. Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Ibrahimovic on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And he's heaved it away. Rui Costa. Pull it. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ibrahimovic. Cruyff!
Hindi may daw, ano?
And it's
Oh,
there!
ano? Two party may yuk.
And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Brilliantly cut out. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's been slipped through. He's found a way through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Not the most convincing of passes. They're back in possession and... Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. That's very neat. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Robson. Always is having a shot! Robson! Absolutely terrific! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is no contest. It is a landslide. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking to play him in. That looks a cracking ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Danger averted for now. But struck first time. Oh, there was plenty on that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Serginho. Messi. Zola gets a good foot in there. Albert Ferrer. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Rui Costa.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Timber.
What?
Great vision. Tries to pass it through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Oh, shooting chance! And he couldn't keep it down.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
The most accurate pass. Robson, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away.
Nice.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. And he's lost his man here. Cruyff. He's through and all alone. Shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again.
Yo.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Zola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. And Bank producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Albert Ferrer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard with a definite fell there. Nicely weighted ball. This might spell danger. Zola looking to add to his... Tries from a long way out. Comfortable play for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And here's Torres. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Robson. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Albert Ferrer. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van der Ven. Aims beyond the defence. Rui Costa. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, what a mistake! Chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And this is Iwobi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.